I'm George Walters, and welcome to Reviving the Simple Life, where we explore simplicity and the wisdom of the past. So with that, let's get started. Good morning. Well, it's another cold morning outside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit on how I start off my mornings here up here in the north. First of all, I've got to get my old boots on. Can't go outside there. Looks like she's been really snowing. These old boots are all right. Darn things is. It's the only problem with living up here in the north. It takes you half an hour just to get ready to go outside. Got a little heater here from the wood furnace. The heat comes up through some vents, and I'll let you have a look. So we put everything on it. The heat comes right up underneath here and then up. So I made this little stand here, and can put all our boots when they come in, the snowy ones, and or gloves, and let them dry, and belts and things. So it's really nice. It keeps everything nice and warm. My mitts are always nice and dry. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to take you for a little bit down into my basement here. I'll show you my setup. Yeah. This is the furnace room. My setup. It's got it was 2 rows there. In one of the other videos you could have seen it, but I already got 1 row gone, and we're into just coming into February, so I might have to bring a little bit more in. I don't know. We'll have to see. And the chairs, I just sit there when I come in and take off my cold boots, and that's a little log splitter I bought, and it's nice. Sometimes you don't need a great big piece, and it worked pretty good. So this is all nice hardwood here, and there's no oak, but there's a lot of maple and ash in there. Mostly maple and ash. Smoke alarm and everything up there. This is fire. That's where I keep everything, and old matches up here. I keep my matches for lighting the furnace. And got a vent coming out of here. I put all the new ductwork in there a few years ago and made it really safe. There's my oil furnace. It's an oldie, but she works good. All set up. Got all nice, what do you call protective things up here, and for the ceiling, all the bit covered all the way around. So it's pretty nice. And nice setup. It's an old basement, but it's a dry basement. And so anyway, so what I do every morning is come down the court. This is I should say this is a Numac wood furnace. Has a little fan here. You can adjust the how much air you want to get into it, and I don't know if you can see that or not. You adjust the air here, whatever you want. I usually keep it about quarter way closed. Then it doesn't suck too much air, comes into here and then blows it down into the furnace. Keeps the fire going, just nice little bit of air all the time. Keeps the chimneys hot. It's a really nice setup. And I picked up one of these, extra one of these last year, and yeah, so it sucks the air in here, goes through and down and into the furnace. And really nice setup. And if this one dies down, then the oil one will with this here little setup here, will automatically just kick in and take over from it. Anyways, that's the furnace right there. You can see she's burning nice and white in there, and the doors are white, which means that she's a nice hot fire. And what I do now is I just break up them coals a little bit, and my old coal pail here. You don't see many of them anymore. I really like that thing. I think if I ever move, I'm going to take her with me. Got a handle on it. It's got a vent here, so when you set it on something that doesn't burn your floor or anything, because it's got little flange around the bottom. Works really good. So I just set her there, and this is my my bucket for bringing out ashes. So what I do is, instead of it's getting built up, so instead of wasting them, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. There we go. So what I do is I just take these coals like that. I don't waste them. A lot of people just take them, have to throw them outside. But what I do is I say it keeps put them in this pail here like this. They're really nice and hot. They're red hot. That's pretty good. Do a few of them every morning. Take a little bit here. Another one. Don't need too much wood right there this morning. It's not that cold outside. Dang, it's heavy wood, boy, I'll tell you. Just throw a couple more in there. There we go. That'll burn nicely now for the rest of the day. I think you can see that. Yeah. Coming along nicely. And see the smoke now? It doesn't even come out. It's going right down. That little fan blows here, come down, blows out too. It's a good furnace, boy, and she's warm. Whew. Anyway, shut that up. Lock her up. And that's that. All right, so now we're just going to go upstairs. And I'm going to show you what I do. I got my pail here. So yeah, so now we're just going to bring these hot coals very carefully. Bring them upstairs. You can see they're nice and red. There. Head around outdoors. I got the doors. I try to keep the doors all ready so I don't have to be getting in trouble. Oh. Yeah, as you can see, she's had some snow last night. It's pretty, looks pretty nice here in the morning. If I ever have to move, I'm going to sure miss it. Anyways, that's a little cottage there. Now, walk over to my shop here. Nice morning. Cold, but nice morning. Chopping block there. Yeah. See the smoke coming out of the chimney there for what wood we just put in. You don't get no creosote buildup or nothing with that. That's 2-year-old wood. I always like to burn 2-year-old wood in the hardwood in the house. Smoke comes out of there, it's non-toxic, hardly nothing. It wouldn't bother anybody. You can see by that roof up there that I put a new roof on it 2 years ago. And there's no leakage or anything. You can tell by that. There's no ice buildup, just snow. Nice setup right now. Same as my shop, actually. So, really nice. Of course, there ain't no heat going on there this morning. No. Lights on so you can see what's going on. Come on into the shop here. As you can see, I got my old snow blower here. After I get done the snow blowing, I like to bring her in, dry it all off nice, and then I put it outside so I can work in here. Anyways, we got these hot coals now. Yeah, so we got the hot coals. Undamper that thing. Take off my safety precaution. Been using that for years and it works good. So now, this fire, of course, is all dead here. So I had to go to town yesterday, so I didn't keep it lit. So get rid of some of these old ashes here that's pretty well all burned up. So now instead of wasting all these things, these nice hot coals here, we're just going to take this coal bucket. It's got a nose on it, goes right in. Lay them all in there. What can be better than that? Spread them out a little bit. And get a little bit of firewood here. Just a little something to get her going a smidgen. There we go. Should be nice. Got some little bigger ones here. Got lots of nice firewood here. So. These here pieces, this is like charcoal, so I just throw that back in there again. I don't waste too much of them. There. That'll all burn nice. Lay these on top here. And some of these I got are a little bit wet. I don't want to put them in right now. Here's some little pieces. I'll load her up. There we go. Yeah. Bring the door closed here a smidgen. Just let her go. Well, that's starting. I'll take this out and show you. This is all just old. Sometimes this here ashes, as I said in the shop, in the stove, I burn anything. So I don't usually put that into my garden or on my driveway. I put a lot of ashes on my driveway, but that's just to stop from slipping and it keeps the snow melted. But this stuff is all old. God knows what I burn in that stove. So I usually just take it and put it out here and I'll show you. Oh, before I go out, I just heard that. Let's see. Already them coals are working. Yeah, there we go. Starting nicely already. So that'll be, by the time I come back with the ashes, I just leave that open just a crack. And we're going to go outside here for a minute. Take you for a walk out here. And say there's all my hardwood. That's all different hard. The top there, that other color, this here stuff here is all cherry. I had an old cherry tree that died, so I took her all down and cut her up. That'll be good for next year maybe. But this year wood now, that's all last year, so in here, my box collection. So it'll be nice. This year now, all this wood, I did a video on it. That's all the softwood pine. That's what I burn in the shop. So, Oh, walk over here, snowy morning. I just throw it underneath this tree here. There. There. There we go. Kind of nice. Old trees are all laden down with wood, with snow and ice, and pretty nice, really. That there building there, that one is just an old ice hut. It was on the property when we got here. So as you can see, the smoke rolling out of my shop now. So yeah, and this here, this stuff outside, as I say, it's just pine. But hey, it's great for the shop, and I just keep it covered with a piece of tin over the top. My good wood, I keep inside here where it's nice and dry. And that's just an old lean-to I put together 20 years ago. Works good. So, yeah. Some grapevines I got growing there. I banked up some snow around the bottom of them, and kind of happy I did, because we had some real cold temperatures down there around 20 below Fahrenheit, 20, 25. So that's my oil tank underneath there. I covered it up. Usually, I only use the oil, I would say in early spring and early fall. But after around December, then I start burning wood. So yeah, it's just a nice snowy day here in the north. The road out there is all covered with snow, so yeah. So anyways, we're going to go in here and where it's warm, well, getting warmer. I can hear her going there. So I'll put this back in. And, look at that. All them coals in the basement didn't go to waste. They're all just burning away nicely.